get this up and going. If you hear the audio echoing in the background, that'll be normal for a couple of minutes. So just pull through with me here while we get everything to where it needs to be. Wait, that was the button I needed to push. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Down, down. Whoop, 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 whoop. You can hear me breathing, so do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. No, that's not the button. That's the button. This one. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This should be good. Hopefully. Dropped it down just a little bit. Let's test that now. Oh, nope. I did not intend to click on a different video. Let's test that now. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So, with a couple of minutes in, we're only gonna be just one more minute, cause I'm gonna send this out into the world now. So, just one more moment while I finish up my stuff. Get all this going. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Gonna drop that. Okay. So, alrighty. Welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition Part 8. It's been a while. The flu was kicking my ass. Since I'm here, I'm gonna check to see if my, uh, advisor what's been completed and what I can do now. Um, I know there's some place I have to go for Cullen's little quest. Ooh, what's this? Oh, a solve Josie's issues. So, that's the quickest way to solve the Josephine storyline. And it solves it peacefully, no issues. Improved stability. We have sent our soldiers to the most troubled areas. We've received numerous letters of gratitude from people in Ferelden and Orlais. We're proving that trust in the Inquisition will be rewarded. Yes, it will be. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar is pledged to our cause, some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. I think in this playthrough, I have Balin on the throne, I think. Wait. Oh, no. I think I still have Haramont. I I actually don't know. That's something I'm going to be looking into, because I'm not sure if it's Haramont or if I have Balin. Here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Kaer Bronach that belongs to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal. Well, the only one who can do this is
Let
Josephine.
us begin.
So, that answers that. Power for a price. It is time. The Inquisitor commands a small kingdom. It's time to exercise the weight of her influence. There remains unsolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, bands and arls, where they could not be engaged with plight or passion. They can be compelled through mercenary means. But there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has weight, and the boons and the dispensations of the powerful will be open to you. Therefore, after she need not curry influence, she can simply buy it. The esteemed Ferris, the representative. A grand march. If we are to show weight, show the legion that you command. This wouldn't be bad. This isn't necessarily bad either, but this takes the least amount of time. But before we do that, I'm going to see. Ooh, hold up. Ooh, eek. No one wants to make this call, but if the Red Templars to escape, more people will be harmed. Our soldiers would understand. Moving a handful of injured Inquisition soldiers through the frostbacks, as they are no longer able to fight for the Inquisition. They wish to return to their families in Ferelden. It's a strange time, and many seek the solace or forgiveness of loved ones. Unfortunately, that peace may never come. A band of Avar, refusing to see reason, have pinned us down. We have taken refuge in a cave and are holding them off as best we can, but I do not know how long we can last. I understand this bird is trained to return to Skyhold. I pray it is so. We need aid. Soldiers dispatched from Skyhold itself will not reach them in time. We should have men near their location. We sent a party to pursue a group of Red Templars we suspect of moving captured civilians to one of their Red Lyrium mines. A swift bird might reach the party, allowing them to go to the Sisters' aid. However, we would likely lose the Templars' trail. I don't think I want to abandon those soldiers, so I think until Josephine's done with her mission, I think that mission's gonna just kind of stay there. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, a Dorian quest from Maevaris. It seems her little resistance has drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, that support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power, while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Maevaris is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die on the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be friends of ours. I agree. Allow me to handle this. Eliminate one of her enemies, and the rest will believe she can strike at them with impunity. They will back off. Send some Templars, disguised, of course. Real Templars, so he can disrupt magic. That should be all the help she needs. I think I'm gonna send Liliana on this one.
Inquisitor.
And that quest I said I wasn't sure about. Which one? This one? Yeah. I'm gonna send Cullen on.
All right.
I was fine with either of them, but I just wasn't sure if I needed one of them elsewhere. So I remember the last thing I was focusing on was doing Cullen's quests. I should talk to Josephine since I just finished up her storyline.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Okay, Jolene. Not the name I meant to pull out of my brain. Okay, Josephine wants me to meet her in Valrayo. I have nobody to judge. Can I just say, I've never used this chair before, but holy crap, this is the most epic chair I've ever seen in the game. I mean, it is literally a dragon skull. And that's kind of badass. I'm super happy with this. So Josephine wants me to meet her in Valrayo. I should check if anybody else wants anything. Varric?
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
Absolutely nothing. And it's really awkward because you technically can't leave the conversation with Varric. And so
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Dorian's fighting with Giselle!
Oh, What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh, I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, Your Worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
So going back to my kind of who the hell's ruling Orzammar, it is Harrimont, according to my tapestry. So, there's that.
You seem very interested in my opinions.
Nope.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part.
It's always a good part with you, Dorian. Always.
Did you need something?
Apparently not.
Anything I should know? Tegan has returned to Redcliffe Castle and resumed his duties as Lord. The people are returning, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, our show of support for the mages has angered many.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to your work.
So, I wonder why I'm not getting... I wonder if that happens after... I did it! Yes! Oh my god, I wasn't even aiming for it! Holy cow. Wow. This was entirely accidental, but absolutely perfect. That's great. That Solus was actually in front of his desk. Aww.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the
Holy
Fade.
crap.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their story. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great Fereld informed, because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he'd seen it, the tears were streaming from his eyes. I thought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven tide no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay, the victims of a dark-spawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Okay. So... And now, we're gonna go out this way. Go into chat with... our Cully Wooly. He's actually not our Cully Wooly. Because I'm not actually romancing
At your
him.
service.
Is there anything I should know?
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Nope, not a clue.
That's all for now.
Sarah's a mystery.
I'm sure you have other matters to...
It could be either. It could be both. She could be really genuine in bringing you a cake, but also be trying to screw you over. So, there's that. Did I unlock... Hold on. Sorry. I'm just, like, realizing all this stuff. Okay, I did. I did. Ba-da-ba-da. Talk to everybody in Skyhold. That sounds like somebody was trying to get my attention, and I don't give a crap. I doubt people have anything to say to me, but I'm double checking because it's been forever since I played.
I trust all is well.
Ooh.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
There are so many tranquil. They deserve a chance to heal.
I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
I really like Cassandra. I always feel like she's trying to do the right thing, even if she doesn't necessarily know what the hell that is.
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems, a Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I'm not going to continue to question her. I could, I'm sure, for advice. Do you have to be so beautiful and also non-romanceable?
What do you mean?
I know you have
What's
anything
going
to
on?
say to me, Bull. I haven't defeated a dragon yet. Oh, I still have questions about the Canary. Oh, shit. Not right now.
See you later, Bull.
Next time I come
Nice
back to
talking to you,
Skyhold,
boss.
I will talk to you about the Canary. I also have trouble, like, asking people these questions because I've already heard the answers, like, a bajillion times. So, okay, this book is, like, the greatest thing, though. One cabinet suitable for a lady's curiosities if resources should be spent on such things. Sir Morris. Below a comment and journal entries by Sarah. Also doodles of Sarah with her tongue out. Eat it, Morris. Stuff into place. Stuff. Banner. Circle. Soft. Lizard. Scratch up. Rough and weird. Holla. Fake. Real ones stink. Cards. Little words. Goblet. Fancy cup. Cup. Shit. Goblet. Bottle, Warden, strong. Bottle, Tevinter, piss weak. Stupid sword, there's a small blood stain. Silk bolts, not arrow bolts, soft, make something. I think that minstrel Meriden is chatting me up. That the song is creepy.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too.
Oh
Got a
shit!
location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Not yet.
I'm not ready to go just yet.
Your choice, yeah? Only so long it'll stay hidden.
I need to go check something, which I will check once I finish chit-chatting with everybody. There's a perk I need to have. I don't think I have it, though.
You're different. It shines on you, shimmering, sharp. You made magic from the rifts.
Oh! I totally forgot. Once you pick a specialization, Cole has commentary about that.
I hope you like the way I feel now.
Yes. It's different, but familiar. It reminds me of me. Did you need me?
There's also more stuff that Cole has to talk about, but
I'll
I'm not
talk to you
gonna...
later.
Yes.
I love Cole. Like, a lot of people are like, he's a demon. It's like, no, like, he's such a sweetie. Like, ever since the first time I played this game, I've always been like, the hell? What's down here? Boop. I have no idea what's down here. That's saying it needs... Oh... this is just gonna be stuck there forever. Sorry! I did a goof up. Blackwall, I hardly ever talk to you,
I'm here.
ever. You also have things to
Nothing
talk
right
about.
now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay. So now that I've checked up on everybody, I am gonna go check my
That monster.
thing.
He's a magister. They eat babies and burn everything.
I heard the same about
Eat babies.
You did not.
Oh gosh. That's a bit extreme. I've never known a single human
Inquisitor.
who eats babies. Okay. I don't think I have it. I know nobody's done, but I have
Inquisitor?
to go check my perks. Because there's a perk for Sarah's thing, where if you have it, you gain more things and you gain more Sarah approval, and it's kind of great. Like, she sounds like she disapproves, but then she realizes, oh wait, that's actually perfect. I don't think I have it though. So I might have to do... Oh, I can get it though. Okay, underworld knowledge. I think it's with connections. Okay. This is the one I needed. So that was actually perfect that I needed to put in a point. Now I'm gonna go to Fershal and do Sarah's thing. I was totally afraid that I didn't have that, and I was gonna have to like go out into the world to gain an Inquisition level to get that perk. So now I'm gonna go chit chat up Sarah again and tell her that I'm ready to go.
Inquisitor?
If you're just starting the series here, this is my Elven Lightning Rift Mage, Alanis Llewellyn.
Your worship.
Oh.
Okay, Sarah.
Still waiting to go get that reward for marching through Vashel. Got something against free money?
Let's go.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Okay, so we have to bring Sarah, which is okay with me because when I'm not bringing Cole, I'm bringing Sarah anyways. So I don't really need Solus for this, but I'm going to bring him along anyways. And probably Dorian, just for leveling up sake. Although I think he's got kind of shit armor. Oh shit. Oh no. I didn't think about Dorian's armor. Not everybody in my party has fantastic armor, because I was just like, just throw the worst armor on the person who not bringing along who I'm bringing along the least. Which, in this case, for my mages, is Dorian.
Wait, this is weird. What? I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Right, things have gone sour, as they do.
No, it has to go right or he'll kill me for the marching. It wasn't my fault.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
And then Harmon kills him anyways. Or has him killed, rather. So...
Another blighter is
Oh shit.
Watch your step!
I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
Oh, not a doubt in my mind that he started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user, you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah's my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me. Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Okay.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
So this is the option I'm going to want. I'm only going to ask
You
him
were
this
up to
question.
something in Vishel, Harmond. What was it?
If you mean bettering my wealth and position, I'm always seeking that.
By getting people hurt?
Lady Shell Morveau and I were jockeying for the land south of Vershel. To claim land, you must populate it. My people encouraged hers to leave. Her people answered in kind, etc. Really, it was all terribly standard displacement until your troops seemed to change the balance. Well played.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
So, if you ask him too many questions, Sarah will just kill him.
A partnership gets me your enemies. I need the territory.
What are you doing? He's half the mess in Vashel.
And now his job is recruiting the other. Consider your lands and title requisitioned. You opened the bargaining. Think of your immediate options.
Surprising. Disappointing, but also welcome over the alternative.
Won't be hearing from you again.
Be sure to return the favor.
I actually really love that exchange. How do I know anything about I mean, I know everything about Warren Commander Clarel because I've already played this game like half a dozen times, but okay. I shouldn't have a card on her yet though because I haven't actually met her. I don't think so. Sorry. My
There's
phone reads
you.
off text.
How was that Harmond mess, hey? I should be angry you let him live. But his kind really hate a leash. I mean, he deserved worse for turning it all bad. But we made out just fine. Good one, you.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Sarah might be a little annoying, but she is not a terrible friend. I mean, she... Yeah, okay, Sarah.
Getting serious about mage stuff. Magic.
Magic things.
How about not so much? Just asking. For not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Sarah's got a thing against magic. Okay. So, I know. Where did I need to go to? Didn't I? Oh, no, I need to go to Valrail. And then. Sarnia Quarry. Where the hell is that? Sarnia in Emprise du Lion. Which I'm 99% sure I have not unlocked. So instead of doing that, we are going to go to Valrail and do a somewhat fallen fortune. Is this Josephine? Yes, I'll teleport to this one. So, and I'm not going to bring anybody. Yes, because you don't tend to face battle in Valrail, generally. Okay. She's this way. Down by the docks. Yes, I can see her from here. This is where I wanted to go when I first got Josephine's mission. Except that this isn't where she is when you first get Josephine's mission.
I read Liliana's report. Her people infiltrated the League of Assassins targeting you. The contract on your life has been destroyed. You should be safe now.
And thus we outwit the House of Repose.
It's an unpleasant business, but you're safe now.
I've no doubt that the guild was staffed by vicious men and women, Inquisitor. It's simply... Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer?
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
I don't imagine many firstborn heirs join those ranks.
No.
Not really.
I was a rather foolish exception. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard drew a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
You've drawn a clear enough picture.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
He seemed willing enough to murder you for the game.
Perhaps. I feel I'm the last to judge whether or not he would have actually used the blade. In all the commotion, forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montillier, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Josephine ends conversations so gracefully. Walking away from you is the perfect moment. So... Ooh, hey, that's a cool thing. Okay. Cool. I'm doing all these small quests because I figure, they're gonna run away. Have I... What? Plains, the Emerald Grave. Yep. I have not explored trees beyond. Speak with the advisors at the war table. Oh, I have to actually start the quest, which means I have to have enough power to actually do said quest, which I think Here Lies the Abyss. Does Here Lies the Abyss require 20 or 30? We will see. We may be doing Here Lies the Abyss if it only requires 20 power. While my game decides to take its sweet, sweet time. Josephine's ready to report in. Wow. Okay, Josephine. Perfect timing. How many power, though? I don't know. I'll look. No! Nope. Damn it. I was paying too much attention to something that wasn't my game. And I feel like that's something I would totally do in real life, too. Just, like, not be paying attention whatsoever.
Has there been an exchange? You're awful. Not that.
He likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so... simple.
Okay, I have no idea who the
Inquisitor,
hell
is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
E.
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
Only when I laugh.
Very good, Inquisitor.
Dwarf? Dwarf, what are you doing? This dwarf seems to be a little confused of where to go. They usually disappear into this wall next to the door leading to the war room, but that one doesn't quite know where to disappear to. So, that's awkward. Oh, oh, just means ready to report in. To serve any master. That was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were so shocked to have been discovered and so fearful of being found out. They all but swore loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent me gifts for you to prove their good faith, but we watch them closely. Nevertheless, in the meantime, any effort we make to gather coin and skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. That's good. And so then I wanted to send Liliana on this mission.
Let us begin.
And that'll take her an hour, which would be perfect. So I can do Here Lies the Abyss. What is the recommended level? 12 to 15? What level am I?
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Hold on. I have no idea what level I am. Derp, derp, derp. Am level 11. Close am I to leveling up though? Less than half. I can do it. Wouldn't be the first time I've started a mission under leveled. So, yeah, this is a thing we're doing. Alrighty. Let's go see how this goes.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news.
I'm listening.
And the bad news? Erimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Alrighty. So, this will leave us with a whopping 2 power. Go figure. Which means after this it's going to be a hunt for power. So, this is really difficult because you really have to think about who you're bringing to the Fade. So, Solus is usually a good pick. Cassandra is usually a safe bet. And then it's down to if you want a rogue or not. I don't think a rogue is necessary, but I think a rogue helps. Sarah is all sorts of squeamish. The problem is the only other rogue that I think is really any good in this part would be Cole, except that Cole has a tendency of flipping out in the Fade because of what it does to him, because of who and what he is. So... if you don't want a rogue, Blackwall or Bull could both be a pretty good choice. For this though, I think I'm gonna go with my cinnamon bun though, and I'm gonna bring Cole. And we're also going to have a mage hawk. So we're gonna in total have 3 mages, 2 warriors, and a rogue. we'll see. Mind you, I'm still technically level under the recommendation for the quest. So, yeah. We'll see how quickly I die. Boom! Suck a dick! This is a really nasty battle when you realize, when you see some of the things that happen here. Especially on the warden side. This really super sucks on their side. That poor bastard wasn't using his shield properly against the rocks and he got fucked. Ah, ooh, wow, okay. Wow, that was a lot worse than I remembered it. That poor bastard really got fucked. These wardens are supposed to be like amazing warriors too. Mind you, the Inquisition doesn't have too shabby of warriors either. So I don't actually have any rift magic powers yet.
Mother Warden!
Stroud! Hello! Luckily, when my allies keep attacking, it's like, huh? What am I missing? Okay, no.
Pull back! They're through!
All right, Inquisitor.
Pull back!
You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive.
Damn right. Hawk's probably
There's
like
too much
super
resistance
pissed.
on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Stroud's just kind of sitting there like, okay. So I'm not gonna worry super duper too much about loot right this moment. Let's get this asshole with the, let's have to get him in a static cage. I don't want him getting anywhere. Oh, hello! I did not see you come anywhere near me. Hello. There's still a guy up there. I said I wasn't gonna worry too much about loot, but here I am. Looting anyways. Cause I'm a garbage human. Well, actually I'm a garbage elf. But either way, I'm garbage. Cassandra. Chill. Okay, so this is the next way we need to go. I'll walk on the side of the Maker one. Stick this in your tape. I feel like Sarah painted this rock. Stick this in your tape. Damn. Cole, how have you lost half of your health? Sweetie pie. Oh boy. I don't even know how that happened, or when. Like, one moment, as far as I was concerned, Cole was perfectly fine, and now he's, like, severely injured. Main Bailey.
Stay back! We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual!
Good. So not all of the wardens down here are enemies. you can save some of them. I am going to recruit the warden, just because there are several missions in which the warden
Can't you see? This is madness!
help with.
It's no use! Their minds are not their own!
I have your back. Everyone just stay back!
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well said. I had hoped some of the wardens would listen to reason.
So I'm not actually sure which... I don't know why I needed a health potion. But... since we're here... almost everybody else leveled up. One moment while I do that. Nope, not the button I meant to press. Solas. I'm actually going to increase his revival. Spirits now protect your allies for a short time, reducing incoming damage and reviving them if they fall unconscious. Revivals, but no longer revives allies permanently. Instead, allies who are already unconscious before falling again. This is the one I want. Okay. Cassandra! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba! Spell Purge. Cole. I actually want more out of the stealth tree. I don't have a lot of panic. A lot of things that cause panic, and nothing that causes sleeping. Well, Cole does. So that might be okay. You launch a surprise attack on your target if you strike an enemy. I think I'm gonna take this. Okay. And then I won't be leveling up for a bit, so this guy almost looks like how Logate is supposed to look in the new game. If he is in Inquisition, that almost looks like how he's supposed to look. I need to go back up here. Okay. Or, wait, I need to go this way. That was actually not what I meant to cast, but okay. That was actually probably pretty good. Oh, goodness me! Nope. So I feel kind of bad because these wardens aren't inherently trying to be evil. They're just following the orders they were given. They just don't know that it's evil. So, yeah. We are going to clear the siege points. So... I'm going to go to that one first. It appears I have to go this direction. Oh, they're dead. That made that a little easier.
Clear the ladder. Our forces need a way up.
soldiers are dying by the other ladders, though.
Okay, where's the next ladder? I think this is Warden Commander Clarel. Oh no, that's a siege point. You're Warden Commander Clarel. Okay, there's another one this way, so... In theory, I have to go this way. So I have to clear out these two guys real quick before I'm able to carry on my wayward soul.
You can press on ahead, Your Worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Okay, so this is the right way. Are you?
Blood mages! It's always blood mages!
What's this up?
Okay, that thing I need to like right now. Because otherwise that thing will stand in battle. And it's annoying as hell. So my husband was telling me about how this one article he was reading said that Light and Rift Mage was not a good mix. I think it's an excellent mix. I've used it in 4 or 5 playthroughs. Now, oh gosh, I am dying. Mind you, I have absolutely no Rift Mage powers right now. Is there another one of those goddamn things? Yes, there is. I see you, motherfucker. See it over there. Okay, it's out of cage. Because I can trap my enemies in an area and keep them from escaping while I do damage, such as those despair demons. They are horrendous. Especially if you don't deal with them quickly enough. Am I kind of a long way from this warden over here, though? I didn't even realize there was another enemy over there. Probably my fault, to be honest.
Inquisitor, always a pleasure.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
So, I want... I want to go this way because that's Commander Clarel. Oh wait, I think she's down there. Okay, so
need to help our soldiers up the ladder.
Yes, we do, Cole. Oh, shit. So, I know I could use my, Mark of the Rift. But I'm kind of metagaming, but because I know what's going to happen, I want to save it. Because otherwise, when I need it, I'm not going to have it. Cole, take a freaking potion. Cassandra, take a freaking potion. I know you have butt tons of armor, but no, but take a freaking potion. Use my Mark of the Abyss. I really want this thing to stay the hell away from me, though. I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot of damage. Because I'm behind a level and why did I come this close to the fight? Trying to get more armor down. Okay, Solus appears to be near everybody else. Okay, the Pride Demon armor is down. Ow! Oh! Oh! Close fuck. I didn't take damage. I think I'm outside of range. Solus. Ah! I don't know why I keep opening the map. Ow! I should have taken damage there. Such a long time because we're behind a level of what we should be to defeat this guy. We aren't so under level that it's difficult to beat him, that it's impossible to beat him, but it is quite, it's more difficult than it would be if we were, say, level 12 or 13. Ah.
They can come up safely now.
We must hurry. Our forces cannot stand against the demons for long.
Okay. So, luckily we were able to clear this point. No? Not? Okay. Is that a supply cache? Okay, good, it is. Because we used a lot of potions, and I'm going to make sure everybody is fully healed. Okay. Do I have any more? All I have to do is find order and Commander Clairol now? Cool. Okay. So I cleared our siege points. So now I have to go do something about Clairol. These demons aren't really a problem. These demons are like nothing. Now the issue is finding and dealing with Clarel, who appears to be over there. And of course, we can't take the easy way, gotta go around the long way. Jeez. 86 and 114. Holy crap, these... Hawk! Hello, Hawk. So, but a lot of people say that the lightning rift mage isn't a good, that it goes better with necromancer. I've never tried a lightning necromancer, and I'm okay.
Orc saved a lot of lives on the battlements, Inquisitor.
Not all the wardens are working against us. Make a willing, we may be able to reason.
Commander Cullen. Hold the path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
Of course you do, sweetie. We aren't going to grab it just for you, though, sweetie. Okay. We should just about be to...
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect!
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Ehrman wants.
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that?
And the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Except that we watched him do it.
Bring it through!
I feel really bad for Clarel, because she's tried to do what she thinks is best. But little does she know that this is a big mistake of her life.
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself! Do not make me kill you to stop this madness!
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Listen to me. I have no quarrel with the Wardens. I have spared those I could. I don't want to kill you, but you're being used. And some of you know it, don't you?
The mages who've done the ritual. They're not right. They were my friends, but now they're like puppets on a string.
You cannot let fear sway your mind, Warden Chernoth. He's not afraid. You are. You're afraid that you ordered all these brave men and women to die for nothing.
I honor your bravery, my brothers and sisters. But this is not the way. You have been tricked.
feel so bad for her.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Yeah, if this doesn't tell you, hey, I'm totally working for Corypheus, I don't know what will. You've got to be pretty stupid to not have figured it out by now. Clarel, I feel for you, but you're stupid. That makes me feel a little better.
Clarel, wait.
She's like, no, 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 fuck you. Fuck you and your bullshit. You tricked me, and now I am going to damage you.
Help the Inquisitor!
And I love that she goes off to chase the guy ultimately dragon. Only one of these people matter because Hawk won't take the barrier anyways. Fine, I'll give it to her anyways. Because why the hell? Okay, the fried demon. Okay, I don't know why the hell I'm talking. Apparently that's what we're doing now. Okay, there we go. That's what I really want to focus on. Because ultimately this thing's gonna cause a lot of trouble. Ow! What the? Aw, stupid dragon.
Back me up!
Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm really happy that this game gives you, like, verbal cues that you can't... Oh, what? Okay? What the fuck happened? Where the hell is my body? Oh no! Oh, there I am. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, I cannot let Solus die. Such a long cooldown. Shit, Cole's about to die. Get out of the way, that's right. Okay. Okay. This should... Why can't I suddenly not remember how to drink a potion? Okay. I be back. Wow, we are not doing a whole hell of a lot of damage to this. Try to. Gotta stay away from that. Oh shit! let you die. Oh my god. We are using so many health potions. Okay. I really didn't want to, but I think I have to. Stroud, you're not being helpful right now. I'm out of potions.
Hold on, Cole!
Nope. Sorry, Cole. You're just gonna have to die. Sorry, Solus. Hopefully Cassandra will be able to carry this battle for us. If we all die. Oh well. That's my fault! Keeps on like bugging out every time. It's like you keep on reviving Cole even though he's got like 10 health. Cole's gonna be in trouble. Sorry, sweetie. Cole is gonna be in trouble. I'm trying to kind of stay outside of his range. Everybody needs help, sweetie. For instance, I need help. Oh god. I have like 3 hit points left. I don't know how I'm standing. I actually don't know how many hit points left. Oh my god. And Stroud is like not being helpful whatsoever. Just like kind of try and back a bit. Oh shit, I died. Oh shit! Solus! You rock! That immediate revival. Holy crap.
Clarel is hurt. We need to help her.
Where the hell is she? Oh my god. We really need to help ourselves. Is there like a supply stash? Oh my god. Here. It's not a supply stash, but it could be useful. Okay, I seriously need all of you guys to move. Okay. We've got to be, like, super duper careful and watch out for a supply cache. Because I have no fucking potions left, and everyone is injured. Okay, luckily these are the easy ones. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was about. Ow! Getting out. Yeah. The only problem I see with this and any mage class really is that I'm super squishy. I just have to, like, not die for a little bit.
Demons! The wardens are fighting them!
Don't, I fucking, thanks, I guess. Except I'm, like, way slowed the fuck down. Okay, that was a glitchy thing. Okay. But for real, I need to get out of this area, like, now. Because I am on the verge of death. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. For real. Thanks, guys, for showing me where I need to go. Although I already fucking know, I'm just trying to not die. Oh, great. Cool shroud. Way to go. Okay, I was about to say, please don't. Okay. So luckily this is the cutscene.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
Boom! Bitch.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Kind of will now, because you're serving as its food. I am... Oh, whoa. She's still alive? That should not be a thing.
In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
And in death, sacrifice. Like, you're all coming now. Suck a dick. Haha. All I got out of that little side card was Drakon, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man. It's like, cool information. I'd have to, like, go through all the indexes and, like, actually figure out what the hell it said. But I'm not that interested in what it said. So... This is my favorite Hawk line ever.
Where are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
Cole, how does it feel to be back home?
I can't be here. Not like this. Not like me.
It's all right. We'll make it right.
This place is wrong. I made myself forget when I made myself real. But I know it wasn't like this.
That's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There. Let's go.
The Inquisitor, taken charge. HBSC. So, 3, 4.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
Concentrate on the task at hand, mage. There is nothing more dangerous than this place.
Thank you for the warning.
I don't suppose you have any words of wisdom for this part of the Fade?
Why would I ever voluntarily come to this part of the Fade? The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
Okay, wow, that was a dick response. No need to be an ass. Okay. Now that everybody should hopefully be at semi-full health, now we can carry on. There's a beastie over here. I'm gonna be wandering this whole area anyway, completely lost and confused, so I may as well just follow.
You can't hurt me.
Oh, but cool they can. What is this? Fears of the Dreamers. I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful, ready to help the conclave. I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountain shook and fell and buried me, alone in the darkness, my legs crushed. I cried in fear of a world with no Maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Light my final hours, let me go to the Maker, without the terrors of darkness confounding me.
Let's look around.
This way? So, these these are each, they're different things here. Yes, thank you. This looks like a Fen'Harel statue. The wolves were our allies in the old days, before Andraste, before the Maker. We knew this to be so, but man grew tired of the chase, the hunt, the truth of fang and steel and blood. Man put seeds in the ground, tended cattle and chickens, and built fences to keep the wolves away. Man bred hounds that would heel and sit and obey, and told himself that the hounds were just as good. Now the darkspawn come again. They break our fences, kill our cattle and chickens, burn our crops. Our dogs cower with tails between their legs, or if they fight, they fall to the poison of darkspawn blood. We are dying, and I am shamed by my cowardice. The ways of man and hound are not enough. I come to you, spirits of the old forest, I who built fences, I who came with fire and steel to drive you away. I come to you because fear has made my arms weak. I ask you for unforgiving rage to make them strong again. Kill the hound in my heart, and grow strong from the meat on its bones. It is in its place, give me the wolf. Words caught in the bloody ripples of ancient waters in the fade, somehow remembered. Okay. It's actually kind of cool. So there are, of course, since this is the fear part of the fade, different fears represented in different portions. So that was a fear of, I think, the dark? There's a great many things in this portion of the fade that is very interesting. That one was either the dark or being alone. And I don't really know. Just say 75 out of 75. And that I can't hold anything else. Inventory's full. Okay, a lot of these things are just useless. Yeah, I may as well. Okay. I am going to look at all of this later. But for now, Lumion.
This place makes my skin crawl.
Oh, yay, another magic. With everything we discover, I gain more power. Ooh. I once studied the fate of the scholar, dissecting it as a child might a rat or a frog. I was young and craved the power conquering the fate could bring. I tried in vain to chart its path, and when that failed, I attempted to secure them. In my arrogance, I struggled against the fate's very nature. How does one pin down a dream? How can one control a thought so that it might travel always the same course from conception to completion? Only when I let go of my desire and humbled myself was the fate open to me. The spirits came and took it upon themselves to be my guides, my lanterns in the darkness at their command. The paths grew still, and I could walk them again and again. I was shown vast oceans containing not water but memories, drawn from the mind of dreamers. I drifted through frozen moments like paintings, perfect in each detail, as I explored the impossible realm. The spirits kept darker things at bay. I came to trust them, even love them, and I saw my own love reflected in them. To know the Fade, one cannot seek to master it. The Fade is the master, the teacher. We are merely apprentices. Writing of Magister Callistus, of Terevan, known to some as Callistus the Fade Touched. Wow, okay. Okay, I don't like this area. Huh. This is definitely more exploring than I have done in most playthroughs. Oh, thanks. It's good to know that you're, ready to go, Josephine. What I want to know is, why is this alluvion here? Like, that's the one thing that's weirding me out the most, is that there's an alluvion here. Alluvions are, like, pathways that the elves created between their lands, essentially, so they could more easily travel. But why is there an alluvion in the Fade?
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia, most holy.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we face a spirit, or a demon.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons.
Oh, I thought
His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
The big demon Eramond was trying to bring through.
Yes.
It's nearby?
Yes.
Well, shit.
When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
So I think the thing we ultimately end up finding out is that, Justinia is in fact dead. And this is more like a memory of her. And she remained in the Fade to protect is the real to have. So, in case you were at all interested in that, I have to hold it. Really? Wow.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Bring forth the sacrifice. The guy who voices Corypheus did a really good job.
Run while you can! Warn them!
What's going on here?
Why are you doing this? You, of all people.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me! What's going on here?
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself, through my act.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
Oh, I intend to. No.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
She seems interested in helping us. That much is clear.
I'm less concerned with her than I am with the nightmare she mentioned.
It's nothing like me. I make people forget to help them. It eats their fears. I don't know if I could do that, but I don't. I don't want to. That's not me.
Peace, Cole. None of us mistake you for the nightmare. It is a fear demon, as I suspected, likely drawing on terrors related to the Blight. Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion, save perhaps desire.
So, before we do that real quick, Ooh. Yes, because I absolutely... Oh. I don't have Immolate. Token of the Packmaster. Okay. I have so many freaking grenade belts, it's not even funny. Jeez. I'm gonna give you that one. give you that. Okay. Immolate is a fire thing, and I don't have it. I also don't have Winter's Grasp. You, however, do. But you do not have Immolate. Cassandra! You have Shield Bash. What's the other ring you're wearing? Oh, London Slash. I don't even know that you have London Slash, so let's just give you that. Cole. Ring of Staggering and Ring of Attack. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Enhanced Amulet of Magic. Token of the Packmaster. Why don't you wear Enhanced Amulet of Magic? Cassandra! Okay. Cole. Why, you don't have one on, so I'm gonna give you that for now. Okay. I'll be right back, actually. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Okay. 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 Cassandra. You already have the best weapon I have at this time. But shields. What are you missing for this? Level 12. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give this to Cassandra first. Cole's already got really good armor. Lannis. Set up you. Okay, set up everyone's helmet. Me, I'm at 187. So I'm at the best I'm gonna get right now. Solus. I think for this we kind of need it, even though it's ugly as hell. I've already got you in really good armor. So you're good. Cole, sweetie pie. You're good. Could you do better? Yeah. But... okay.
Weary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After what it did to my fellow wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
Letter written in shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the Darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven, and we bought time for the wardens to slay the archdemon. But when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Pyrrhus will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven is rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the free marches. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunt about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams the battlefield now will die. Stall him, however, you must, and watch for the crows. Those birds have the good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you will know that the poison is gone, and it is safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Pyrrhus. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same. What is this? It's pretty, whatever it is. All kinds of things all over the place here.
Ah, we have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think the pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man like a great statue. A great spike shut out from its length, hungry from blood. Master calls it the Claw of Dumont, and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it, as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with other priests, and in secret I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after a ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the fate, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumont, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. are shackles across the top of the great altar, and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer, where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It is almost midnight. The clock de Mont, gray and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, my. So Corypheus had what sounds like an elven apprentice. Ah, this is interesting. The freeholder. I watched the blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened. My body raked by aches, by pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that had crept into the land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered the whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Now, show me that this world survives. Show me that this poison does not take everything. Sweet. I saw what that was. Da 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 da. I use that spell so much. That'll be of great assistance when killing my enemies. So like I said, I'm doing a lot more investigation this time around, and I'm gaining a lot more insight. Like, I had no clue prior to this, because mind you, I said I hadn't done a whole lot of investigation in the Fade, because I really just wanted to get the hell out. I had no idea about that story with the Elven Apprentice and such. So, this is really intriguing. Also, I'm getting, like, tons of pluses to stuff, which is a huge assistance. I've gotten +2 to magic, and +1 to constitution. Ooh, and a +1 to dexterity. I probably don't need all this stuff, but I mean, it's helpful.
What are those things?
They're spiders. These are fear demons. For corruption.
You can't hurt me!
So that's kind of cool. I kind of saw that in the Dragon Age group that I'm part of. If you focus on them, they suddenly become like, they suddenly have like names. And since those are fear demons, they manifest in different forms for everybody. So Cassandra saw something from what I saw, and Cole saw something different from what we might have seen. Hold on. This appears to be a burning man. Except from a journal. They think they own us. They think they decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strive every day to stay sane, to keep the demons away. They can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night. Being back in the tower, their eyes on me, and all of it came back. All the years, head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, be a quiet mage, and I realized I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn. want it so badly that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until it had iced it all over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. What we're leaving for the conclave in a few hours. If those bastards so much as blink the wrong way, I'll let them see what an apostate looks like. Sweet. Oh! Not gonna lie, wasn't expecting that. Alright. So, he exploded. Cool.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Are you afraid, Cole? I can help you forget, just like you help other people. We're so very much alike, you and I.
No.
So he will variously talk to not only members of the Inquisition, but also to but also to our other companions who were present, such as Hawk and Stroud. I want to open up. Ah! Stop! Don't get near me. You're nasty. Okay, so I gained that back. I was afraid that I wouldn't gain back my Mark of the Abyss in time. Fun fact, if anybody did notice, in Dragon Age 2,
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no Maker, that all your faith has been for naught.
Die in the...
That was the truest form of a vote of confidence in me. Bethany has a tree, if you play a warrior or a rogue, that is basically a rift mage. Super cool, too. It's actually a pretty good line of cunning. Don't think I really needed cunning. What the fuck? Everybody's walking out of that thing. I don't think that's how that works. Alright, so... Oh, okay, one minute now. I was like, who the fuck am I controlling?
Döthma Herelan, Mabanal Inasalin, Marsolas Inamardin.
Bonal Nadas.
Someone's translated that, but I don't remember the translation. It's something about pride and... Okay, now where the hell am I? I am going back? Looks like I have to go back. Yeah, to this area. No. No, I took it forward. Oh wait, I'm right near another set of stairs. Like these ones. Which I'm hoping is the right way. No. These ones. I went to Devinter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere, big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the magisters liked the dragon as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. The The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the Magisters don't care. And it is the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in the hands not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The Magisters are the mages of Ferelden and Orlais want to be. Our rulers, holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I've killed many since the rebellion. We all saw it coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace. I will go, I will smile, but if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I'm not a child, and I will not be afraid. I can't say I blame these people for being
Did you
so
think
afraid.
you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Anders is going to die, just like your family, and everyone you ever cared about.
Well, that's going to grow tiresome quickly.
I love a Hawk just like, well, this is a fucking annoying. So, mages, Templars. Lights. And what's this one called? The Harrowing. Ooh. I could definitely see that being a scary event.
Those were little fields. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And, of course, they look like giant spiders.
Spiders? I see maggots crawling in filth.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
Well, that's reassuring.
You are too young to worry so, my child. Write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller once you have to find them. What if Darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground. Darkspawn under our house. Darkspawn coming up from basement. The sun will die. Black bits on bread could be blight. Getting sick and dying from blight. Grey Wardens coming to make Father go back. Father dying fighting Darkspawn. Dark patch on Father's arm that he hides from Mother. Father says he hears music. Oh, poor baby. I feel for that little kid. You know? He seemed to know a little much about his parents' lives and it scared him.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We only have a short time. Ask what you must.
I'd like to know more about the nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
She has a pretty good point.
So, all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
Third bunch.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things?
Hold on.
Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
I don't even believe in the Maker.
I don't see a Maker anywhere. Do you?
In fact, I see him all around us. But is he real? Is his will made manifest? Of this, none can be certain.
Odd
Is that
thing
what you
for
wanted?
the
Butt
divine
scratches,
to say.
kitty?
If we have no doubt,
Kitty butt
our
scratches.
faith has no value.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I didn't mean to shove you off the couch. Silly kitty.
All other answers rest in
Butt
you.
munch. You're a butt munch. Butt munch. You love me?
Tell me why you're here. Why take
Come
part
up
in
here.
this?
After
Come up
heaven,
here.
I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help.
Little kitty.
And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and a nightmare do an injustice to the world.
I think
You
you're kind of pushing
must
yourself
stop
off the
them.
couch. I don't know if you're
Perhaps
trying
you
to
were
stay
meant
on
to
or
stop them.
get off.
Perhaps that is why I am
You
here.
need something in your claws into my leg either way. That shit needs to stop.
We should keep moving.
Alright. Hastily written note. A note left by burning candle. Lynette. The breach is sealed and the war between the Templars and Mages is finally over. All our fear and terror is finally ending as order returns to this world. I wish you could see the people celebrating at Haven. It is everything you could have wanted when you left for the Conclave. I will make your sacrifice a worthy one. What we do here with this fledgling Inquisition will shape all of Thedas. I will make you proud. Your flame will burn forever as a beacon of hope. It's happening. The ground is shaking. They're running to the gate. Rest well as at the Maker's side. My daughter, I will sing your memory again. Soon. Love, Eloine. Oh, man. I feel sorry that we couldn't save you.
Dead!
I'm falling back! demons!
The demons.
Ah! Go!
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demons! Keep running! Ah! Go!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit?
You don't say.
I'm sorry if I disappoint you.
Are you her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
The blood sings softly, it never stops, and then it's all they hear. We can't let them hurt more people.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
Now's really not the time, though.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up!
I'm with you.
But my hawk, though. Corpses. Abominations. Dark Spawn. Blood magic. I can see all of these being weird. No more.
Come, real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
Oh yeah, I finally leveled up! Oh my god, that only took like forever. Okay, so you recreate your own fist from the essence of the Fade and smash nearby foes to the ground. Summon a boulder from the Fade and smash it into your target, sending them flying. 500% weapon damage. Wow. Yes. Alrighty. Before we do that, I am... What does that mark? Oh, I don't need that. I do want to look around the area, though, before I continue on. Letter to child's simple handwriting. The door is open. Mother said to run. She said the darkspawn were coming. She wanted me to go. The door is open. It's closed when I left. She said she would be right behind me. She said not to come back, no matter what. The lamps are lit all over the village, even during the day, to see through the smoke. Mother should be here by now, but the door is open. I'm going to look inside.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
I'm a garbage person.
Die!
I'm a garbage person, and I know that. But I'm okay with it. So we picked up a tarot card from this guy. So I put it over here, and then it's like shining brightly. Fears of the Dreamers. The Grey Wardens, to serve in glory, no blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor. Still I was fated by joining to die, alone in the deep roads, calling in my mind. I sat by the last campfire of Disney, allowing myself one last night of terror, and cursed the fate that brought me here. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let it be nobility rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny, and let this be my decision. Cool. So this is very similar to the Origins Fade. Cool. Okay. Just making sure all is well. In which you can get tons of bonuses if you just do a bit of hunting. Mind you, I'm doing probably way more hunting than I need to. I'm wandering around like a drunkard. But, I mean, it's giving me so much information. This is creepy as hell. Whispers written in red lyrium. We are here, we have waited, we have slept, we have sundered, we are crippled, we are polluted. We endure, we wait, we have found the dreams again. We will awaken. Okay.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
I mean, I really can't blame people for these fears. I mean, these are totally understandable fears. I mean, like, these are things that real life people are afraid of, such as going senile and nature to not apply in the Fade, but while traveling in the Fade, it is often confusing for mages. It is rarely so chaotic as to defy description. In fact, while the placement of items may seem random, those items usually operate as we would expect them to in the real world. A book opens to show pages, although the pages may be blanked or lined with gibberish. A pen and ink will let a user write, though the pen may write on its own, and the ink will never run dry. Those items that float unusually hover at the relative height where they would have sat had the objects meant to be to support them existed. Candles suspended in the air is held by phantom candlesticks, for example. Why are the laws of the maker bent but not fully broken? Why does a book not turn into a dragon or a statue explode into countless shards of energy? The answer, I believe, lies in the fact that the items we see in the Fade were most often made by the hands of men. A statue is a created thing. The mortal hand that shaped it gave it purpose, and it knows what it is meant to do. The objects that strain against the laws of nature are ironically those that are more natural themselves. Great stones, for example, hang in the sky. No hand has ever touched them. No mortal mind shaped them to purpose. I suspect, though we may never know, that if dwarves dreamt and shaped the Fade with their own perceptions, the rock would not float. Okay. I mean, that's fair. I don't think this is the way Justinian went. I think Justinian went up. However, in order to get the full picture of what's really going on here, I think I should explore down here too. So these battles are becoming much easier now that I've leveled up. These battles do not seem nearly as impossible now, so it looks like I should be glad I came down here. Glass Hala. How many power do I have? 6. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself over with double. You know, I'll do this when I have 22 power and the quest takes 20. Is that just an ice mine? I think it is. Yeah, Cole's just standing on it. I don't know why Cole's standing there on an ice mine.
It's hard to trust my footing in this place.
I don't blame you, but that's interesting. It doesn't appear there's much else in this area, if anything. But we'll keep searching just in case. Oh, look, stairs. What's over here? More demons! Alright. Sure. Why not? Ow. They frolic, the more difficult they are. Frolic, the more annoying they are. Blackwall himself. Oh, this is a graveyard with everybody's spears on it. Blackwall himself. Cold despair. This one is apparently nobody. Solas, dying alone. Dorian encounters is what? Helplessness. Temptation. Then nothing. I mean, I can't believe her. I need this. Vial of... I'm sorry. Did that just say vial of darkspawn blood? What the fuck? Okay, why do we have this? What is a crow doing in here? Oh, there's a diamond over there, which means there's a dreamer. Over here? Oh. Fear of dreamers, scholar. When the Darkspawn were new, when the Magisters had just brought them to our world with their sin, I was among the first to call myself a Grey Warden and to swear to end the blight that threatened our world. We'd seen the Archdemon die from mortal blows, when only to rise again from the body of one of its servants. It could not die. I searched in vain for some way to kill the beast and save my world. I slept in fear with no solution, knowing only that the blight the Magisters had brought would destroy everything because I could not save it. Show me what must be done to slay the Archdemon. Show me what I need to save my world. Oh, okay. So this is referencing the fact that in order to truly slay the Archdemon, you need a Grey Warden with the Darkspawn taint, because then it'll be the closest thing. But the Grey Warden can die. And then the Grey Warden dies. Along with that specific Archdemon. Okay. So I wonder how many of these things I've found and how many more I need to find. I think I only need to find one more, and I'm pretty sure I know where it is. The Fade. Fears of Dreamers. Find the light in the darkness. Present the item to the pilgrim. Find proof of survival. Present the item to the freeholder. Find a way to destroy destiny. Present the item to the warden. Find a way to slay the Archdemon. Present the item to the scholar. Okay. So, I only need one more of each. What? Coal? Coal! Oh no! Oh. He ran into the wall. I was like, what the fuck? That startled me. He seriously just ran headfirst into that fucking wall. Oh my god. That's fantastic. Oh goodness. So I'm pretty sure the last dreamer is up ahead. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just like freaking out about the freaking coal. Oh! Ow! That's cool. Oh! That's even better! What makes a pride demon better? Another one! Temple of Dumont. Look upon the Temple of Dumont. God of silence. God of silence who speaks to the faithful in dreams. No words of desire may sway his will. No cry of valor may stand against him. For his silence conquers all, and his secrets are shared only with the worthy. Look upon the Temple of Dumont and fear him. But let's deal with these things first. So, maybe that was stupid of me to switch, but I'm just gonna kind of... What the fuck? Solus, why are you down here in the muck? You need to get the fuck out and attack the back one here. Inquisitor! Oh wait. Inquisitor! I find getting that close to Pride Demons is usually not a smart choice. And as someone who thoroughly fears large things, yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near these fuckers. So I'm saving the Mark of the Abyss for the final battle with the demon. Okay. Oh. Okay, so it's that one. So it's this one, this one, okay, so this is kind of a process of elimination. Puzzle. Okay. Inventory's full. Destroy. 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 I had no idea that was even a quest. But it was a thing. Okay, this appears to be the last dreamer. The child. Haven is burned. Mama cries when I'm not looking. It's cold in the mountains and my feet hurt, but Mama says to hush. The others have it worse. She says a monster named Corypheus came to Haven, and it was only the Maker's blessing that let us escape. I don't feel blessed. The monsters come every night when I sleep, and I don't want to wake Mama again. Mama crying again. I miss Sir Snort. Sir Snort always kept the monsters away in my dreams. I feel sorry because that one was just a little kid. Alrighty, so we've eased all the dreamers. And now it says retrieve the dreamer's award. What are you called? Ironically, I mean, Alrighty. So. We have found all the fears and eased all of them.
Look!
Look! No. Oh, I was already down there, I think. So. I am not going to. The Maker.
Goodbye!
Could we rather focus on the pride demons that just waltzed into the party? Ba-da-ba-ba. Cole's about to die. Cole. Drink a freaking potion. And Solas, drink a potion. Solas! You know, maybe if you got out of literally the heat of the battle, maybe be a little softer. I think we ought to be pretty okay now. Okay. Yay, we survived. Oh, I lied. Wave 2.
Dead!
Oh, I haven't tried out my new spell. I do believe that is it. How am I down to 3 health potions? Are you serious? I don't believe she'll lead us much farther.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the faith.
Okay, hold on. Ah, damn it. Ice Mine. You use Ice Mine all the fucking time. Have a ring. I'm the only one not wearing. Sure, just for the sake of freeing up some more fucking inventory space. Okay.
We're not there yet. Stay alert.
So, yeah, that's a thing.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
You will die in agony. You are nothing.
Now is that Stroud and Hawk are likely to be rendered useless and to just stumble around. Not too many bases. I'm not really paying much attention to these smaller players. Trying to get this aspect of get us down because Stroud is useless, and I don't know how much help Hawk is being right now.
You cannot stand against me.
We're almost there!
These fast minions is like the whole freaking battle.
I grow fat on your fear.
Well, you need a diet. Here's your diet. Eat daily.
need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must...
A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
No. This is usually a much... It's usually...
Stroud.
Inquisitor, it has been an honor.
Besides, I don't have enough will to hurt Varric's feelings that bad. I just don't have the will to do it. My heart would break before I hurt Varric like that. Yay, easy choices because I did things. Because I don't like life being difficult. Okay, well, why can't I do this in-game, though? This would be stupid helpful. Not to mention badass.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though, as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
Once they understand what really happened,
they'll be terrified. I, for one, am tired of giving fear demons anything to feed on. Let them have their story.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons.
We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
Warden Stroud died striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Not true. Not true. But you can help us
You
now.
stay and do whatever you can to help.
But literally everybody disapproves.
Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
But they hurt people.
Right.
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Good luck with your Inquisition. Try not to start an exalted march on anything. And take care of Varric for me.
Got it. Woo! One major quest storyline down. Another one to go. Not this episode, though. kitty belly. My cat's like not tearing my arm to pieces right now, which is
Hawk sent me
surprising
one
in and of
final
itself.
report. She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
We'll do one final chat with everybody and then we'll end this episode here. Oh yay, power. We are up to 10. Only need 20 more power to go to Halam Shiral. Liliana, why can't I speak with you? I will fuck you. Oh! In one episode? Shit, bitch. Solus.
Hello.
Hello from the other side.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You've taken his army. He lacks the conventional forces to take Orlais. He must see Orlais destroyed utterly by whatever means possible, not merely thrown into chaos.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
That.
Questions.
Nope.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone
I
without
should
me.
talk to... Fiona.
I'm told you gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor. Would I have done the same, I wonder? Forgiveness can be difficult. I hope the Order values what you've done and gives you no reason to regret it.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
I wonder if I go upstairs now, if Liliana will talk to me. Liliana, can we speak now? Yes. Oh, cool.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But Only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
Demons tore her from me. I couldn't stop them.
So you had no time to think, only to act. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fade. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her. Sheldon to be at Adamant, but she was not with the other wardens. She studied the Blight after killing the Archdemon, and may know something that could help us. If you like, I can have agents look for her.
Oh. Yeah.
That sounds like a wise choice.
I'll make preparations in the war room. Now, was there anything else?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
So I'm just gonna double check.
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
I'll leave you to your work.
I'm trying to get her personal quest. Because all of the advisors have a personal quest, but I haven't gotten Liliana's.
I'll leave you to your work.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
You got your wish, sort of.
Right.
Great. Should just speak with Cassandra.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Are you all right? You seem very intent.
I am. This needs to be done before I forget. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
What you write could be used against the Inquisition.
No!
And everything else we do paints us in such an innocent light. Do not be concerned. I am a poor writer, but not unaware of the weight my words might carry. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her, yet even so.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages. You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Is there anything we can do to change his mind?
If anyone could, it's you. Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
There really is only one right answer here. Okay, now I have to go speak with Cullen. I'm sure there's a quick... I should probably just go up these stairs. Sangre, you racist son
Yes,
of a
sir.
bitch. Oh no, wait, he's not the racist one. That's Thren. Thren's the racist one. Sangre's just spiteful. Spiteful and petty as fuck. Petty, not pity. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Cullen.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Cullen, if you need to talk...
You don't have... I never meant for this to interfere.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes. I don't know. You asked what happened to Ferelden's Circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
This doesn't have to be about the Inquisition. Is this what you want?
No. But these memories have always haunted me. If they become worse, if I cannot endure this...
You can.
All right. I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Yeah, I don't blame you. Cool shit. While I'm down here, I'm gonna talk to Blackwall. So Cullen's not gonna want to talk for
He's a hammer.
a while.
The conclave,
Blackwall?
That's why we have walls.
Oh wait.
We had walls before.
Not like this. Haven wasn't anything like this.
Ah. There you are. Hey, I feel like it's too early for this.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Yeah. My pretty animal.
This is just... It's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a Chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the grand tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the grand tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Alrighty. I'm going to go speak with the other people. Cassandra, Bull, Sarah, Cole.
Were you there? Did you see what they did?
Yes?
Do you have any advice for me?
Now that the Grey Warden threat is dealt with, we must investigate the assassination plot. One can only hope it's not too late. More chaos in Olay only helps Corypheus.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay, the good news is that she doesn't fucking hate me. I didn't mean to select that one option where it's like she disapproves of me. I really didn't mean to. Ooh, cutscene with Iron Bull.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
So we're working out your fear with a stick.
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
I feel like we just helped Bull, like, jack off.
And that works for you?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, then.
All right, then. No further questions. Alrighty. Let's see if Bull has anything else to say. I'm not gonna get into any deep, questioning conversations. Unless
You're
it's
doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Not right now.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I will do that, like...
No, it's better you not know. Sure.
No extra Sarah stuff added.
Heard what went on in that Fade thing? What you think went on? Can't even start to believe that business.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with what went on there.
People going on about visions and piss when real people are gone. Dead, probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. And in trade, a busted-down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or, I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him.
Yeah.
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Yeah. So...
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I'll have all the fun conversations with people in the next episode. Right now, I'm just seeing what people have to say about my decision with the Grey Wardens.
We'll see.
Cole's not happy about it. Luckily, I've already, made him super happy.
But you like demons!
Oh!
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
I understand why Cole is so concerned. However, it also scared me that his immediate reaction was, well, bad people want to bind me, so I'll just have this guy bind me instead.
You've been skittish for days. What's up your craw?
My what?
What?
It's nothing.
Are you freaking kidding me?
The figures we are courting. The power at play.
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
So I'm not going to get into
I'll talk to you later.
a long discussion about adamant. So...
Has we seen otherwise?
It's just what I heard.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
That's why.
I've chit-chatted every... Oh, no, I need to go talk to Varric. Varric and, Josie. Wow, I'm wandering around like a fucking drunk.
I knew Stroud, not well. He saved Hawk's little brother from the Blight. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
We're taking down Corypheus before he takes any more lives.
Sometimes when you say shit like that, I almost start to believe it. Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where she's going. I'll have to let Carver know. I'm sure he'll take it well. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
You think Carver's gonna take it well? Imagine Anders. Oh, boy. That'll be a fun letter to hear from.
Your worship.
Ooh, I gotta judge Aramond. I'll probably start the next video with that, though.
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
Yes.
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over.
Alright. Set everyone. Till night. Thanks for